TikTok has become more than a social platform. It has quickly become the addictive search engine of a generation. The app filled with short videos may seem harmless from the outside, but there's another story. A story filled with gruesome content and national security concerns. According to TikTok's parent company ByteDance, there are 1 billion monthly active users. When the app came out, it became instantly addictive. But is TikTok really that bad? So much so that officials in the United States want it banned?
According to TikTok employees, everything is seen in China.
Welcome to Technality. I'm Rachel Parent, and today we're looking at the dark side of TikTok.
I did have someone tell me, a friend of mine's baby died, and I've been looking at videos about that, and then I got somehow everybody's dead baby videos, which, obviously, and this person's a parent, so I think that's even worse.
This is an example of a TikTok that has filled the feed of Sarah Morrison, a senior reporter at Vox. She wrote an article about her experience of TikTok feeding her death and horror, and how this could be impacting users.
At some point, I watched some kind of video that made it think I'm just really into family tragedy. And then it kind of sort of expanded into domestic violence. Here's a Ring video of that happening. Suicide, overdoses. So kind of the sort of kind of tragedy sort of expanded a little bit. I did notice that kind of happened. But at that point, my For You page was a lot of this stuff. And that was what I was engaging with because that was what was on it. And because I'm not above rubbernecking. So I probably just kind of kept telling it over and over and over again. Yeah, I love this stuff.
What's darker than videos about people dying? Or how about pets suffering, or even videos of assault? Well, this is exactly what TikTok is serving up to some of its viewers in a combination of trauma dumping, dubious mental health advice, and dangerous challenges. Challenges like the Benadryl challenge, where users took large doses of Benadryl to produce hallucinogenic effects. Or the blackout challenge had people holding their breaths until they passed out, which have led to hospitalization and death. Mental health trends, often speaking on ADHD and bipolar disorder, have also led to an epidemic of self-diagnosis, where users are not getting the proper support to match.
I really haven't gone back to using TikTok except for work stuff since then, because again, it doesn't really give me anything that let me just set aside some time tonight to just look at, some lady whose father got electrocuted. No.
Well, the more we engage, even accidentally, the more our feed reflects the darkest parts of TikTok. Beyond the content itself, there's another way that TikTok could be leaving people vulnerable. TikTok can have access to names, ages, phone numbers, emails, user contact lists, calendars, your hard drive, users' approximate locations, and even IP addresses. What makes TikTok unique, though, is the way they curate videos just for you. Each timeline is different because the algorithm collects info on the type of content you engage with, how long you spend on each video, who you like or follow, your keystroke patterns, and your biometric data like your face or voice print. This gives them a lot of data to work with. And many are concerned that TikTok may provide the Chinese government and authorities with US citizen data. It's not far-fetched considering TikTok's parent company ByteDance is based there, and it's known that employees based in China can access data from users in the US and Europe. Audio that was leaked from 80 TikTok meetings confirmed further that US user data has been repeatedly accessed. This giveaway of data is also supported by the Chinese national security laws, where if the government formally requests access to data, companies are obligated to provide it. The fears of what this data could potentially be used for is what scares even high-level officials like Brendan Carr. Carr is one of 4 FCC commissioners, and he's one of the leading voices against TikTok's data use.
Most people look at TikTok and they say, well, what's the big deal? It's just another viral video sharing app, and that's just the sheep's clothing. As you walk through, it is a sophisticated tool for harvesting this data.
Federal employees in the US are already banned from having the app on their phones, and several countries have already made the jump to fully ban it. Given TikTok's impact on mental health, and given the growing security concerns over where our data ends up,
Do you think TikTok should be banned in your country? Let us know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the future.